Hello friends, welcome to another episode of I Play Games and Film It, and welcome to Free Thought Fridays. It's a slightly different episode this week. For one, you might notice that I'm a little tired. If you hadn't, I'm just going to get really close to the camera. Look how tired I am. I am so flipping tired right now. It's because I didn't sleep very well last night, because it's my birthday today! It's my birthday! Happy birthday to me! Happy birthday! Woo! So it's my birthday, yes, and I rarely sleep well the night before my birthday. No matter what's going, even if I don't plan anything, I'm always just lying in bed like, oh, okay, my birthday tomorrow. But I had a really nice day. Got to go to Milton Keynes, did some snowboarding indoors, which is cool. But I spent the day kind of going, oh, I need to do an episode. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't know what to do. So I basically thought I'd do, for my birthday, I thought I'd do an episode on the ethos of Dan, really, the ethos of Dan, because I think there's certainly a theme that's run through all of my videos and all of the things I've said, that it's consistent. And it's all very cheesy, it's all very hippie-like, it's very hug-a-tree type, where it's all very happy and wonderful and perfect and so on. And that's really generally how I wish to live, I suppose. Purely, not necessarily because of the fact that happiness is a fantastic option, but I think it's just the fact that it's a better option than the other one. And I'll be quick with this because I don't actually have a lot of time at all. But it's because in the short time that I think I've been on this planet, I have gone through particular things that have been somewhat of a struggle, and I put that very lightly. Certainly not in comparison to maybe others, but in relative to me, I've gone through some times that I really don't hope to ever go through again. And it kind of came to a screeching halt at one point where I basically realised that for every second I spent being miserable or down or upset or worried or stressed about something was a second that was wasted. Literally a second that was wasted. Because any person who really enjoys or relishes in negativity or any kind of bad time, I worry for them. I do worry for them, because joy is what it is. It's a great sensation. It's a great feeling. It's a great motivator. It's a great kind of inspiration to other good things. And I always kind of wonder why anyone would waste their time being mad at anything at all. Yeah, things can frustrate you. Yeah, things can be annoying, but ultimately you want to minimize that as much as possible, because it just seems to be just a huge waste of time at the end of the day. And so that's why I say at the end of a lot of my videos, I'm like, love everyone. Give them a hug. Be happy, for the love of God, because for every second that ticks away, you are spending your time. It's the one thing that you can never get back. So if you imagine you've almost like a bad purchase you make one day, where you buy a pair of trousers that turns out loses their colour after one wash. That's it. The money's gone. You're not getting that money back, really. I mean, you could if you got a receipt and stuff, but you know what I mean. You're not getting that back. It's gone. It's gone forever. Or except if you flushed a 20 down the toilet, you're not getting that back. It's gone. It's gone. You'll never see that 20 again, ever. Again, unless you worked and then you got paid. But that 120, never gonna happen. That's time. That's the time you're spending your life with. And why spend it being upset? Why spend it doing bad things, feeling bad, feeling miserable, feeling like you don't want to be alive? God. These are all things that I went through, unfortunately, at some point. And I just got fed up with myself, actually. I got really sick of me being a misery. And I'm not saying I'm the most happiest person in the world yet, but I certainly would say I'm happier than I was at one point. There are still some things that bug me, but I spend very little time dwelling on them, or at least as little time as I can, because I just kind of think to myself, why? Well, what is the point? What is the point of staying angry at something? Because really, what I could be is happy and enjoy myself instead. That's the other alternative, instead of being fucking miserable. Also, miserable people piss me off. The people who constantly dwell on the negatives really drive me up the wall, because it's not enough for them to be miserable by themselves. They want to share their misery with everyone else. And it's just like, why do you want to bring me down? Why would you want to do that? Because I was fine not being miserable with you at that point. So the fact that you're now bringing this on me, I don't get that at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. They say misery loves company. That's because generally people end up being miserable by themselves because no one wants to be miserable with them. So the fact that someone would be, they'd be like, oh, fantastic, I'm not the only one who feels like shit right now. But yeah, that's kind of my ethos on life and existence and stuff. It is to be happy. I mean, people have asked me, obviously as a waiter, you get asked this frustrating question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And honestly, I just started telling people, I just want to be happy, to be honest. I don't have a particular job title that I want. I don't necessarily have a particular lifestyle in a way that I want. As long as I'm happy, I don't really mind, because even that seems to be difficult enough to attain nowadays, with everyone doing what they believe is right and still somehow ending up miserable. I just think, God, if being happy is an ambition, then or is a career path, if you want to call it that, then that's the one I'm on, because it seems like the other generic options are not really working for people. They like to think that they work, I'm sure, but I don't know. So yeah, that's it. That's the ethos of Dan. That's really where I'm about. If you guys have any questions about that, or if you guys feel like maybe I've lost the plot a little bit, then yeah, let me know in the comments. I know that our generation, I've been seeing a lot more of this lately. Our generation is this, what are we called now? Something to do with being entitled or something. As opposed to baby boomers and the industrial generation who were just about work and stuff. We are in that era of new freedoms and understanding the new world that's available to us, and kind of feeling a bit more spoiled with our options, and so, well, not feeling spoiled, but perhaps the perception is that we're spoiled with our options in the way that we live and so on. So we're actually taking time to pick what we can do so that we're not miserable all the time. But that's a generational thing. It makes me curious as to what would happen later on in the next generation, the generation after that. When our kids really, really aware of all the options they have, and really aware of how they can live their life, and if they become more spoiled with that. It's a discussion point. But to me, I just think, you know what? If the options are there, fucking make the most of them. Do enjoy yourself. Do be happy, because it's a darn sight better than being miserable, and a darn sight more entertaining for everyone else if you're not miserable. I think you're more drawn towards people. You're more sociable. You're more approachable. You're more fun, and it just creates a better space around your personal being, and it makes you feel better on the inside as well. So yeah, that's the ethos of Dan. There we go. So Free Thought Fridays, woo, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm really, really happy about the way the channel's going, by the way. Thank you so much to all the subscribers and all the views you're getting. It's really awesome, and it does make me feel really good to know that people are just subscribing. That's quality. Even though some of you might be watching me like, Dan, it's not that many. It's not, but it's great. Every single individual person that's watching my videos consistently, I'm just like, yes, thank you. That's great. That is a good feeling. That is a great feeling. So thank you. And to those who haven't subscribed, please do if you want to. If you want to keep the smile on my face. Otherwise, you're a horrible person. Boo. Comment. Click the thumb button. Share with a friend if you'd like. And I will see you in another episode of I Play Games and Film It. And indeed next Friday for another Free Thought Fridays. I'm going to spend the rest of the week kind of wondering what I should discuss next week. Maybe it's something about putting on weight, because I quit smoking, so I have put on weight, and I get called fatty at work now. It's a good thing. But until then, guys, take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.